Morning guys, and this is a very important video, and I want you to understand exactly what we've learned over the past few weeks. We've discussed this in the Zoom room sessions a few times. Yesterday we had the Zoom room meeting, and I did actually say that I'm going to make all the candles the same color so as not to confuse the issue and just see how the market moves. But we now know, of course, that we have always got a situation where the liquidity provider, i.e. the market maker, when we actually take a buy position, he has to take the opposite position. Because of that, he has to obviously provide that liquidity based on that parameter. And if you take a buy position, by default he is of course selling. If you take a sell position, he is of course taking the other side, the buy position. And then when you liquidate, or when you close your position out, you then take the opposite position. So if you bought, when you close you sell. If you sell, then of course you buy. Okay, this is Trader's Reality, and we are going to be looking at the way the market is formed by the market maker, because he is the one providing the liquidity. We're playing his game, and when you put in your order, whether it be a buy or a sell, he has to take the opposite position. And then because he's taken the opposite position, when you close your order, and if you've bought, then you've of course got to sell to close the order, and if you've sold, then you've got to buy to sell that order, and he takes the opposite position. So I've changed the color of the candles to reflect this. So when you go to the charts, when you see these green candles, that's the market maker building his buy positions, and then he can obviously later on down the line get those buy positions sold, and he sells all the way up. And as you can see now, he's going to be starting to buy again. So that's why we see these moves up and down. So the market maker has always got liquidity, and then he will search for that liquidity in the market. And when you place your order, he will see in the order book a pile of buy or sell orders at different positions, and then he can liquidate all those positions by attacking them from the upside as he buys all those positions up, and then attacking them from the downside where he sells all those positions that he's made here. So this is the way the structure of the market works. It's going to take a while to get your head around it, and it certainly took me a while, but it's actually the reverse of what we've been doing, because we think that this is buyer pressure, and it's not. It's actually sell pressure, because if everyone's buying, then of course the market maker's got sell orders to deal with. So he's selling all the way up, and then he'll be buying all the way down.